Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome to the Wastelanders DLC for Fallout 76. It has been a long wait, but the day is finally here and the DLC is ready for us to play. What we're looking at now is my camp. Those of you who followed me along in my main Fallout 76 playthrough know exactly what we're looking at and are familiar with this camp, but those of you who did not watch that playthrough, this is a camp that I built during my main playthrough of the game, and I will be playing as a character that I used through that playthrough. You can see I got my pink suit on and I got a cool little hard hat on here. If you're curious a little bit about my character, I am a level 83 character, and you can see I have some level ups here that I haven't decided what I want to do with. We'll figure those out at some point. Maybe we'll see if anything's changed related to perks in the DLC and spend my level ups on that maybe. I am using a cool weapon. One of the main reasons why I want to continue using this character is because of this weapon. This awesome instigating hardened lever action rifle. You can see it's a 3-star legendary. Does double damage if the target is full health. VATS critical shots do plus 50% damage and 25% less VATS action point cost. I love using this weapon. I tend to sneak around VATS on enemies from far away and then kill them quite readily with this weapon. It fits really well with my perks. I've got concentrated fire maxed out, all the rifleman perks maxed out, and tank killer maxed out. So that makes that weapon quite formidable. And then I have some sneak stuff over here that really helps me out as well. So pretty excited to continue on with this character. My understanding is that the DLC can be played with an existing character even though I am high level. So let's find out. Let's get right into Wastelanders DLC. You see in the upper right hand corner, I have some quests waiting for me here. Let's go to my quest screen, and we've got a main quest here, the new arrivals. I'm picking up a radio transmission from the Overseer. I should tune into my Pip-Boy to listen in. We'll do that here in just a moment. And then we've got these side quests here. We've got one here called Ally Crash Landing. I've picked up a puzzling broadcast from someone calling themselves Commander Sophia Daguerre. I should follow the coordinates they've provided if I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And then we have a miscellaneous quest here that just simply says check out the newcomers outside of Vault 76. If we choose this and show it on the map, sure enough, it shows the map here, right here. Check out the newcomers outside of Vault 76. You can see that there are other people playing the game here. It looks like we've got a bunch of people who are starting the game over from scratch, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we have some pretty low-level people here. Here's a 43. Yeah, like I said, I just want to go ahead and start with this character that I've got and see how it plays out. Like I said, supposedly you can use any level character and you'll be fine. We're going to find that out for sure. So let's go ahead and travel over to Vault 76 and see what there is to see. Bring the map back up here. You can see this is the location of my camp. I'm just east of this bivouac here and just northwest of Kerwood Mine. And wow, there's all kinds of stuff going on here. Removing squatters down here. So these are quests that I don't have selected that are available, I guess it looks like. Pretty cool. But we are going to go to Vault 76. Fast travel over here. Costs us nothing to do so, which is awesome. This is a crappy picture of a rad toad that I took during my main playthrough of the game. Okay, here we are, just outside of Vault 76. I want to go up and turn off this Ally Crash Landing for now. I guess what I should do really is I should turn on my radio and listen to, I guess, the Overseer's broadcast.
Broadcasting to the people of Vault 76. This is the Overseer. We need to talk, face to face. I've missed all of you, but this isn't just about a reunion. We have work to do. I'll be waiting in Sutton.
Okay. Okay, oh, and that went away. All right, it turned itself off. So the Overseer says we need to speak in person and that she will be waiting in Sutton. So the Overseer wants to see us in person. This is a new sign. The Wayward opening soon. Food, drinks, rooms, refuge. Conveniently located at the corner of Route 86 and Route 88. All kinds welcome, it says. The vault itself looks the same. We got another player here just starting out, looks like. Let's go down the stairs here. So I'm really, really curious to see how this is going to work. Me being such a high level, and then other people just now exiting the vault. We've spoken with Pennington before. I don't know if he has anything new to say.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Oh, okay, here we go. So I didn't see his subtitles down here. I don't know why that's not on. But you can see we have a whole new dialogue tree here to speak to Pennington. So let's go right on ahead and start talking to him here. Any idea who those two are doing up there?
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening. But I'm not sure if she believed me.
I wonder if other people can talk to Pennington while I'm talking to him. You sound like you think they're up to something, Pennington.
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
Oh, okay. So what's been going on out here since the last time I saw you?
Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to?
Who knows? By the way, have you seen the Overseer?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
Okay, I guess I ought to be on my way.
Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
Okay, alright, so this is a new quest, Wayward Souls, so... look how that guy runs. Discover the fate of Appalachia and its people? So I need to figure out how to turn on subtitles for these guys. Apparently they've changed something here. Don't know if it'd be under display or... Let's see here. Dialogue subtitles. There we go. I want that turned on. I want to be able to see the subtitles. There we go. Excellent. Back to the game. So yeah, we got this new quest here. It is another main quest called Wayward Souls. It seems people have returned to Appalachia, and two are just down the hill. Pennington suggested I speak to them in order to determine their intentions. Speak to Lacey. Well, let us do exactly that. If we hit our map here, we'll see that Lacey is indeed right down the hill. So let's go down here. It looks like all Raz royalty's speaking with them, so I'm going to find out real quick here whether I can also talk to them while somebody else is talking to them or not. I'm going to think not? I don't know. Are you Lacey? Hello, Lacey.
Whoa!
Oh, cool.
Whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
I'm sorry, but the door's sealed tight. No one's getting in, or I could say it's been a while since I left the vault, but it should still be sealed tight. That's my answer right here. Because I left the vault quite a while ago, but it looked like it was still sealed tight.
Damn, I figured it was a long shot. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
That's where the big one? The heck are you talking about? That's funny. That's exactly what I could say to them. Or we could lie to them and say the big one, oh yeah, the big one's in there all right. We managed to trap it, but I barely made it out with my life. I don't know. What the heck are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
Oh, there's a treasure out there? Or I think you may have gotten some bad information, or, oh, the treasure. Why didn't you say so? You're in the right place. I don't really know why I would want to lie to them. So, I don't know. I think you may have gotten some bad information. There's no treasure out here. I've explored every square inch of this place. There's no treasure.
But
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
Sure, yeah. Well, I mean, tell me about this so-called treasure.
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about the area?
About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
What is that sound? Sounds like somebody taking pictures or something. Well, let's ask them what they think the world is like out here.
We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Okay, well, I guess I'd better be going.
Watch yourself out there.
So that clicking noise, I don't know if that's related to, oh, K-Cuff whatever here in his area sound effect icon showing up. Okay, he's run away. Still not sure whether I'm hearing... Oh, no, I still hear the clicking. Maybe there's something around here that I'm not seeing, but yeah, I don't know what's making that clicking sound. They've got a little camp here, it looks like. And I could be a total jerk and steal their toothbrush. They said they just lost all their caps. So, we'll give them a break and not steal their toothbrush. Or the cans lying on the floor there. So this is kind of cool. Looks like, indeed, multiple people can talk to NPCs at the same time, which is really nice. So they have updated our quest here. The women have directed me towards the Wayward, a recently set up bar farther down the mountain. I should pay it a visit. We show it on the map. The Wayward is, well, quite a ways down, actually. We're up here, and the Wayward is down here, not far from the Overseer's camp. And you can see, looks like most people have decided, either these are people who just got the game, maybe on Steam, or these are people who have had the game for a while who have decided to just start over. It's starting to look like I may be in the minority of people who have decided to play the DLC as a high-level character. That's the decision I've made. Like I said, mostly because I wanted to keep the weapon I had, because I really like that weapon. Responder Protectron here. I also fairly recently restarted the game with a new character, and really didn't want to do that again. I want to guess maybe this is somebody's camp they've got set up here, or who's this guy? It's just a settler here. Just hanging out. Maybe it's not somebody's camp. What's up, settler? How's it going, man? What's up? Hello.
Gotta keep a lookout for raiders.
Oh, yeah? Oh, he's got a banjo. He's got a mouth harp here. He's got some first aid. What's up?
Gotta keep a tab on raider whereabouts.
Is that what you're doing?
I need to find a place to settle down for the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, this looks pretty good. I don't know why you would want to settle down here.
If we could expand our area all the way out here, the raiders don't have a chance.
Okay, well, good. Good. Nice.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Foundation, you say? So we'll take this winding path down here. So we got something over here. This is Rocky Steel. Oh, wait a minute. No, the player is Rocky Steel. That's just a Protectron down there. Okay, he's just protecting and serving. He's just doing his job down there. So yeah, I wonder what percentage of people here, these low-level people, are brand new people. You can see I'm crouched. I like to walk around crouched, so I can see at the top center of the screen whether I'm hidden or whether anybody sees me. It's just kind of a habit I got into. I'm in no rush. So just looking at this, I mean, I don't know whether this is all new or not. I think these buildings were here before. Here's another sign. Probably just another sign for the Wayward, right? Yep, sure enough. Whoa. Whoa, a Scorched fighting a Radstag doe. Quit shooting that doe. Quit shooting me. See how great this weapon is. Of course, those were about the wimpiest enemies you're going to find in the game, so that doesn't really prove anything. So I mentioned that I'm recording this a different way. I'm recording it directly to YouTube. So the video quality might not be as good as you're used to seeing in my videos, and the audio levels may be off. I will later today post a better quality version of this. But like I said, I wanted to just record this to YouTube directly so that I can get this video up as quickly as possible. Because otherwise, it would be not until afternoon until I could get this thing posted. So just trying to get it up as quickly as possible, and hopefully this is going to work out okay. So here's the Wayward right here. We've discovered the Wayward, and this is new. This was not here before. This was just an empty area. Right over there is the Overseer's camp. So this is cool. It's exciting to discover something new after having completely finished the game quite a while ago. So here's the Wayward. Put my weapon away. I don't know if new NPCs will be intimidated by that or not. Looks like they got a little generator humming here, powering that sign. Ooh, oh, what, they got Bessie over there. Is she Bessie or the cow's Bessie? Nope, she's Bessie. So she's, I guess, their protection. Here is Jide? What kind of name is Jide?
Hey, new face. Welcome to the Wayward. Duchess will take care of you inside. A couple of those vending machines on the porch if you just need bullets and meds.
Okay, nice interacting with you, Jide. Yeah, we got a couple vending machines here. I never used these in the main game. There's plenty of stuff just lying around in the wasteland without having to buy stuff from a vending machine, in my opinion. So I'm going to imagine that when we go into the Wayward here, this is going to start our own instance, and we will not see any other players in there. It's just my guess, based upon things that I've heard about this new DLC. Workbench is this way. Okay, maybe pointing over to the Overseer's camp over there. There's Jide again. So let's go in here and see if we do see other players in here. I'm going to think that we won't. Team only interior. Sure enough, only you and your teammates can be in this interior. Friends and strangers can't join you. Make important story choices that have large consequences, and progress is saved less frequency when in a solo interior. Be sure your quest has been checkpointed before leaving. Interesting. Alright, let's go on in. Okay, we hear people walking around. Could just be somebody walking around outside, I don't know. So here we are in the first new interior of the DLC, which is pretty exciting. The service is not very good here, though. There is nobody at the front desk, and there's no bell for us to ring.
I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Whoa.
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick, because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around. You think I'm having my people piece this place together out of mobile homes because I'm thrifty? Do I look like I know where this treasure is?
Shut up! You got 10 seconds to tell me where Crane is! 10,
Don't do this, son.
9, 8,
Fine.
7,
Suit yourself.
6,
Mort,
5,
you busy, doll?
4, 3, 2... What? Mort?
Of course, Duchess.
Good job, Mort.
You plan to stay hiding back there, or are you going to come out to have a drink and play nice? I've had more than enough trouble for one day.
Yeah, looks like it. So, you know, I considered vatsing onto that guy and shooting him to save her, but I wanted to see what would happen. And plus, I figured she was going to be okay, because she did not seem concerned, even in the slightest. Yeah, let's go in here and see what's up. We got a stinking batter here. That's a new enemy type, I guess. Batter. I don't know if he's a raider or what. Okay, so this place has a second level. That's pretty cool. And right here we've got Duchess tapping her fingers on the bar top over there, waiting for us to say something to her. So let's get right to it, man. Let's interact with her.
Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me.
Okay,
Name's
cool.
Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
Well, what the heck was that all about? He said something about a treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
Mm-hmm. So you looking for help dealing with these thugs? I'm kind of a gun for hire.
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
Well, we could just go straight to, okay, I'll help you. Or we'd like to hear the plan. You want me to kill them? Why not send your friend over there? How much are you paying? How much are you paying? Like I care. I'm filthy rich. What do I need caps for? Why not? Why don't you just go send your friend? I mean, Mort seemed to do a pretty good job.
Primarily,
because your security, other than me right now, are one former contractor and a robot that has no guns and thinks it's a cow.
to not put too fine a point on it. So I could absolutely use another set of hands if you're willing to lend them.
So you can see that old Mort over there appears to be a ghoul. This is pretty awesome. I mean, this is very much like the previous Fallout games, where, you know, you kind of zoom in on the character that you're talking to. You have all these different dialogue choices, more like Fallout 3 than Fallout 4, which is awesome because I liked the dialogue in Fallout 3 much better than Fallout 4. So yeah, this is already looking very cool. You could see that I could use hold down Shift, and I can freely look around while I'm talking to people. I don't remember if that was a thing previously or not, but that is pretty cool. When I say previously, I mean in the previous Fallout games, definitely not in Fallout 76. You want me to kill them, huh? Is that what you want me to do?
I don't care how you deal with them. Sweet talk, string up their leader by his ears. Hell, buy them all ice cream sandwiches. Whatever you can do to get them to stop harassing us is fine by me.
Her voice started to sound a little bit like Rose's voice. Made me wonder if it's the same voice actor. Maybe? Well, let's see how much she's paying.
50 caps if you can get the job done.
50 caps? Well, I could use my charisma. This is pretty cool. We got a perk check here. It's kind of nice. I'd like to hear the plan first, though.
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Ooh, neat. Okay, so here's something that we don't have, I guess, enough charisma for? We could use intelligence. You want me to pretend to be Crane, don't you? Or, oh, Salisbury steak. That always got people running in the vault. Or my time's precious, just say what you want. Or, I don't know, a sign. And then, for whatever reason, this one, I guess we just don't have enough charisma to say this. Mail invitations, maybe? That's what my mom did for my birthday parties, though I guess no one came to those either. Yeah, so this is another interesting thing about being a high-level character coming here, because, you know, I've already spent a bunch of points on things like charisma and intelligence, whereas somebody fresh out of the vault wouldn't have any points into those things. So, although it looks like you just need an intelligence of 2 or higher for this, but I don't think that if you came straight from the vault down here, you would have any special at higher than 2. So I don't know. But let's go ahead and use our intelligence since we've got it. You know, she wants us to pretend to be Crane, doesn't she?
Well, aren't you a smart cookie? And I think I know just how to do it.
Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I have chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Sure, I know how to build structures from schematics. Or build a sign, are you crazy? I don't know how to do that. Or how did you know I was from a vault? Yeah, how did you know I was from a vault? I'm not wearing my vault suit.
You vault boys and girls carry yourselves different, like you matter. Plus your Pip-Boy was a dead giveaway, but that's beside the point.
You think you can work from these schematics?
Yes, of course, I know how to build structures from schematics.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Let's see here. We could use our charisma again. Construction, scrapping, and dealing with thugs. You're going to need to pay more for all that. Well, let's see what we can get out of her.
It is a lot to ask. Fine. I could do 75. But that's as high as I'll go. That means you're up to the task?
Okay. Seems like a moment ago we could have tried to get 100 out of her. Maybe we wouldn't have gotten 100 out of her, but I don't really care. I just wanted to see if I could get more out of her. Let's do this.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone.
Okay. Well, I just got 10 caps. And we completed the quest Wayward Souls. I guess I got the caps for completing the quest. Let's see if I get any other rewards. I do! Ooh, Tarberry, Crispy Squirrel Bits, Old Possum Stim Pack, and some Radaway. And new quest started, Hunter for Hire. Stop the attacks on the Wayward for good. We could burn down the Wayward, and then they couldn't attack it anymore. That would stop the attacks. You can see in the lower right-hand corner, my little dude is thirsty, so let's go in here to my aid and drink some purified water. And I could just add this to my favorites. I just don't have it added to my favorites for unknown reason. And then I'm going to eat a little bit of food here. Hope they don't mind that I brought in my own food here at the Wayward Inn. I'm trying to sort by spoilage, but it doesn't look to me like it's sorted by spoilage. It looks to me like it's just sorted alphabetically. So sad to see that they still have never fixed that. That has never, in my opinion, worked the way it was supposed to. So we'll just eat a little bit of canned dog food here, and maybe some crispy squirrel bits, and then maybe, you know, glowing meat steak is the main course. There we go. So we already know how to build things, but Mort has tapes that I would like to listen to. They sounded pretty amusing. We look at our quest, Hunter for Hire. Duchess gave me plans for a sign to build at my camp in order to draw in the thugs that have been bothering the Wayward. First, though, I need to read the schematics I've got in my pack. Duchess also said I can talk to Mort if I have questions about camp. So I'm supposed to read the plan Crane Treasure Hunting Sign schematics from my inventory. Optionally, I could speak to Mort about building at my camp. And also we can optionally build a weapons workbench at your camp to scrap items. Okay. Well, I already have this. So yeah, interesting to see how the game is going to handle that. Am I going to have to destroy my weapons workbench and rebuild it in order to complete this optional task here? I don't know. But yeah, let's see what Mort has to say about building a camp. What's up, dude?
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, do you mind if I ask what happened to you? Yeah, let's get right to that.
Allergies. Learned the hard way. I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now, you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind. And it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls. Not the most flattering name, but still beats being vaporized.
Well, he's got a good attitude. Hey man, what's it like being a ghoul?
I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are the same. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans. Raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice.
Okay. Well, thanks for the info. Let's see here. Dude, you just simply killed that man. I mean, you just straight out killed him.
I did, and your eyes still work in case that's the reason you're bringing up the obvious. Look, the world's hard now. Better you learn that lesson real fast.
Oh, believe me, I know. What exactly is your job here?
Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Brads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink. It doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Of course, sitting around looking like hamburger ain't all I do. Plans work out, I'll have all the drinking money I could ever need. But that ain't what you came here to talk about. Was there something else?
Well, teach me about using my camp.
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return.
What? You want someone dead? Just give me a name. Dude, what is it that you want?
Alright, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this sets all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think.
Okay. We could say, sure, I'll listen to them, or these are tapes you recorded with the voice you're speaking in right now, or not interested. Yeah, let's say this.
It's the only voice I got, so yeah, that's what you're gonna hear. Now, you want them or not?
Sure, I'll listen to them.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Oh, well, apparently I can ask him what his job is here again. You can see it's highlighted where these are grayed out. So I'm going to ask him this again and just see if he says anything different.
Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink. It doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Well, at least until the tapes take off.
Okay. That's what was new about the tapes. All right, well, I guess we don't have anything else at the moment.
Some other time then.
Yeah, some other time. Okay. Well, we got some tapes from our new good friend Mort. Why don't we listen to them and see how good of a job he did? Did that actually give us a new quest, or is that part of... I think it's part of this existing Hunter for Hire quest, huh? Yeah, let me look at the side quests here. Okay, I'm supposed to place my own camp. I kind of already have my own camp, and I really like it, so I really don't want to place another one, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work. A little nervous about it, to tell you the truth. I like my camp a lot. I don't want to dismantle it. Jeez. Alright. Okay. Let's listen to those tapes that we just got. Yeah, there's nothing quest related that says listen to the tapes. I tell you what, man. I really, really like being in here and not having other players come in. I like it a lot. I don't need to worry about anybody else coming in here and respawning enemies or anything like that. This is my place, and nobody else can come in here, and I freaking love that. It's just how I like to play, man. That's how I like it. Okay, let's bring up our inventory, and we'll go into our holotapes, and you'll see I have a huge, huge, huge list of holotapes here, because every holotape that I ever picked up, I've kept in my inventory for reasons. The problem with that is that I don't remember the name of the tapes that Mort gave me. Thank goodness they start with Mort, and they're numbered. Here they are right here. Let's listen to Mort's edutape number 01, Placing Your Camp.
Son of a... What tiny-fisted rat built... Oh, wait a second. The thing is on. Hello? Hello. This is Mort McCoy. And welcome to the first of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today we're talking about your camp. Now, former Vault resident or someone who killed a Vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp. When plunking down your camp, C-A-M-P, that's an acronym, for the first time, remember to... Crap. Where'd they... Remember to take the lay of the land. Consider the grade of the terrain, general defensibility, and proximity to your surroundings. Could that cliff edge be used to protect your flank? You bet your chops it could. Once you found the perfect spot, it's time to move on to the best part of working with your camp. Construction! Construction can be an intricate process, so a steady hand and an eye for detainment, details, damn, I had to get that one wrong. An eye for details are a must. You should take a moment to familiarize yourself with the camp's patented intuitive construction interface. But don't worry, we'll cover construction in gory detail in the next of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. So long. Bet your chops. Come on, Mort, what was that?
Okay. Well, you know, you get the point across, Mort. Not the most professional thing in the world, but you probably don't have access to editing software, so not bad. Let's listen to tape number 2, Building at Your Camp.
Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back to Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today, in this second tape, we are talking construction. Now, the first step of construction is... Wait, what? Is that soda? Soda's red, right? Wait, oh. Electing. First, electing what you're going to build. Once you've made that election, it's just 3 easy questions to construction success. 1. Is the location I've selected going to work for an object of the size and shape I'm building? 2. Have I read the schematics thoroughly? And 3. Do I have all the required materials too? Who the hell bled on my notes? Saul! If I find out it was you, you're gonna bleed on... Whatever. Just finish, Mort. Short on materials? Loot the local junkyard, mills, and warehouses for parts. Missing a critical schematic? Your local vendors might have just what you're looking for. And on that note, this has been Headmaster Mort's edutapes. See you again soon. Solomon, so help me, this better be dead. Where are you hiding?
Well, we haven't met Solomon yet, but apparently Solomon bleeds on things. And let's listen to Mort's edutape number 3, Powering Your Camp.
Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster Mort's final tape in the camp series, Powering Your Camp. After listening to the second tape, you should already be well-trained enough to build a generator. If you haven't yet done so, I'll wait. If I do, Screw it. Alright, I'll assume you nailed it. Now, generators are the heart of your camp power system. Once your generator is built, all you need to do is connect it to the object that needs power with a wire. Though, be aware, your wire will need a clear, unobstructed path to establish and maintain a direct connection. Some objects, however, like simple light bulbs, do not require a direct connection. All you need to do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Holotapes. Please check back with Headmaster Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more about his other exciting courses, including... Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks again for listening. Ha! Nailed it!
Okay, well, we've listened to his tapes. Let's talk to him again and see if he wants to hear what we think about them.
Oh, hey there. Looking forward to hearing what you thought of those tapes. Now, what'd you want to discuss?
Well, I listened to your tapes, man.
Did you now? What did you think?
You're going to be huge, Mort, or they were rough, but they got better as you went, or Mort, they were really bad, or, you know, I think you've got a real future as a producer. Let someone else handle the talking and writing and all technical aspects of the job. They were rough, but they got better as you went. Let's encourage him a little bit.
I mean, yeah, that's what I thought too. I figured I'd do a couple more batches. I mean, I'll have this thing down. Headmaster Mort will be a household name before you know it. Thanks for being honest.
Okay, you're
Now,
welcome.
Was there
Oh.
something else I could do for you?
I guess that's it.
Some other time then.
Okay, so there was mention of checkpointing the game before leaving one of these areas or something to make sure that it got saved. I'm not really sure what is meant by that. I don't see anything out here that I could use to do a checkpoint. So, oh crap. Oh no. Well, I just clicked on controls. Okay, we're fine. For just a moment there, it kind of locked up on me. Look at my controls and see, I don't see anything about saving or checkpointing or anything like that. So I don't know if leaving this area will checkpoint it or not. But let's just look around up here a little bit more before I leave. Here we found a little bedroom here. I don't know if these two sleep together, or if Mort even sleeps. I don't know, but I'm going to guess that this is Duchess's bed. And you saw here that there is a safe. And, I mean, you know, do I want to pick that lock and see what's in that safe? I sure do. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to take anything from it, but I do want to see what's inside of it. So let me go into my perks here. And I need to shuffle some things around because I already have so much stuff into perception, and that's where pick locking is. So this is a level 2 safe, so I need to put 2 points of pick locking in here, and let's just see what's in this safe just because I'm curious. I have plenty of bobby pins. Oh, that was very easy. Ooh, visit with Officer Whitehead. Well, we're definitely going to listen to that. Let's take a listen.
I owe the pleasure.
Not a social call, Maud. They're coming.
You want to be more specific? They who?
BADTFL.
The Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, and No Fun is paying Welch a visit? Says who?
Says me, Duchess. You need to skip town, ASAP.
You're a crooked cop, Gerald. Associating with known smugglers of firearms and illicit substances. How can you be trusted?
Why are you making this so hard? I'm trying to keep you out of jail.
Gerald, please. This hurts to watch. Can we just be honest with each other? Hey, I'll start.
what are you...
My friends, plural, at the Bureau, say you've been making some big claims about this Appalachian drug kingpin you're about to bring in. The one you're trying to get rid of so your new friends from Charleston can take her territory. But wouldn't you know, all that extra yammering got them looking into your finances, and your house, and your car. And they didn't like what they found. So yes, Gerald, they're coming. But no one's coming looking for me.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So she used to have a place in Welch, and this guy was telling her that the Bureau was coming for her. And then she's like, nope, they're coming for you. So I thought that might open up another new quest, but it did not. But it was interesting. It was interesting. Something to keep in the back of our minds as we travel around. Maybe we'll find more information about that when we go to Welch. You can see that there's a door here that requires a key to unlock. Only Wayward upstairs room key can unlock. I do not have that key. The key is probably behind her desk here. Behind the bar maybe? Or maybe it is behind the front desk up there. Or, interesting. I could trade with her. Does not look like I could pickpocket her. Wow, look at these bottles down here. So I'm just kind of curious to know where the key is. The keys in this game are usually on these really bright keychains. So they kind of jump out at you. There's some coolers down here. None of them appear to contain... I can't even interact with that one. Contain a key. I mean, you know, I like to explore. I like to look in places because sometimes you find interesting recordings like we just heard. Aluminum canister, some foot lockers here with nothing in them. And nothing in the cash register. Well, and we've got some lockers here, and they don't appear to have a key in them. We got a security camera here. And pretty interesting that there is a door up there that we can't get into. So right off the bat, I don't know where that key is. So there's a little bit of a mystery there. I don't know. We'll see where that goes. So I'm going to go ahead and exit this place and see if it saves my progress. Go back out to Appalachia. And I'm going to look to see, I guess there's like some kind of indicator that the game is being saved maybe. That I need to take a look at, because that was one thing that it did mention when we first went in there, that to make sure that it saves your progress. That's very important. Okay, yeah. Lots of people... Ooh, addicted to Slurm here. Okay, so he's level 49. Level 2 dude over there. Well, I saw no indication that the game was saved, but I have to imagine it was, right? Moo. See, we got a bunch of people running around out here. See, now it's all noisy out here. It's all noisy. It was so nice and peaceful and quiet in that other place. And I kind of liked that. Alright. Well, it is time for me to end this episode, our first episode in our playthrough of the Wastelanders DLC. I feel like it's off to a good start. I hope you think so too. If you've enjoyed watching me play this first hour or so of the Wastelanders DLC, won't you be so kind as to let me know? You can just leave me a like or a comment. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe and then click the bell so that you're notified whenever I post another new episode of the Wastelanders DLC. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I sure hope you join me again in the next episode.